I'm recording it.
Okay.
Okay. So the topic today that we are going to talk about 5 steps to unlimited prospects, right? Now, basically, this is something very, very important topic in network marketing. A lot of people, they want to do business, they want to make money, they wanted to become somebody in their life. That was the reason they joined network marketing. They joined network marketing not for fun. They joined network marketing not for time pass or maybe Saturday, Sunday, I have free time, so I'm going to do that. No, because network marketing basically is a long-term income, right? And it's a big money, right? But honestly speaking, in network marketing, it's not overnight. Things won't happen overnight. Okay, progressively, it will take little extra time. Okay, when we really put some effort, 3 years something, we start to see a big, tremendous growth, right? If the effort is little, that means we will see 4 years or 5 years, right? But definitely we will see we will see some good return, and not only that, it's worth it actually for all the hard work, for all the time that we put, for all the while that we waited. Definitely we will see something big, right? So remember, okay, so ultimately prospect is something important, right? We always talk about prospect. We want prospect to come into the business. We want prospect to involve into the business. Sorry. And basically all the time that we are expecting things to happen, right? But no, we have to make it happen. Remember, we cannot, you don't expect that the prospect will flow to you, right? So we have to make the things to happen, okay? Right? So remember, in Destina one good thing that I start to see, that even though we are making things to happen, but through viral marketing, I mean through mouthword marketing, when people start to hear what is happening out there, of course, we are getting a positive response, and even people are coming to us. I'm interested in your product. I'm interested in your product, right? Say, like example, we do a lot of live videos and everything. I believe these live videos will really help us in many ways, right? Why? Even yesterday itself, I got 27 messages from people requesting method to buy the product. So that means people are keep requesting it. Now, remember, we only publish into Facebook, right? And YouTube. We didn't touch Instagram. We didn't touch Twitter. We didn't touch anything yet, right? If we start to touch all these, that means we will start to become so popular, and people will be like, they will be like hunting for our product. I mean, oh, I badly need this product, right? Because of version 2 and anti-COVID-19, right? So ultimately what I'm trying to say, right, unlimited prospects, right? So this is basically the basic thing that we need to identify. But a lot of people, they think unlimited prospect means is our own contact, right? So basically it's not that, right? Let me tell you what I thought in network marketing was that the number of people you had on the list and the quality of those people that you have the day you join, basically this is what we used to see, right? I mean, the day that I join, immediately we'll start to identify, oh, these are the number of leads, these are the prospects and everything, right? And in another word, I like to say that that's the database of relationship, right? It's a database of relationship that was going to determine your success or failure in network marketing. If you had a good list, a good group of people, good contact and good relationship, then you will go and have a huge business in network marketing, right? Let's say if you don't have that much of list, and let's assume that you are in a small town, or you don't have much contact, okay? That means basically you just basically didn't look into the growth, and you didn't develop your skill yet, okay? Because you're in a small community, a small town, you don't go out, you don't mix around, you don't mingle around, you don't go to any parties or anywhere. So you'll be only in one place, right? So basically, if you didn't have that big list of contacts, then your chances very slim. in becoming very, very successful in network marketing, right? Now, what I've learned over the course of last 28 years, honestly speaking, that's not true. That's not true, right? Some people, when we talk to them, they say, oh, Dr. Barani, my community is so small. My family members, my friend circle, that's it. I don't mingle around. I don't go to any house party or birthday function and all this. So my connection is too small. No, the success of network marketing is not based on your connection alone. How small is your contact? How small community that you have? No, that's not true. Based on my experience in these 28 years, that's not true, right? Successful people in network marketing look and finding prospect as a skill. Remember, right? So they look and finding prospect as a skill. Most of the people that they involve in their business, they met after they got involved in network marketing, right? Even initially, you see, you know why I love network marketing industry? This is the ultimate truth. Because I met many people. Let's assume that if I'm not in this industry, do you think I've met Mr. Hondo, Desino, Alex, and all these people? No way. Not at all, right? So only after involving into this industry, I start to meet many, 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 many people. I mean, even as a prospect, even as my downline, whoever. But when I start to meet many people, that's where we are building the relationship. Remember, network marketing is a relationship business. It's not money business. It's not business. It is a relationship business. That's why I used to tell that D1 is my family members. All the distributors is my family members. I don't tell them, hey, you're my distributor, you keep a distance. Hey, we have a distance, okay, make sure you're a distributor, I'm the CEO, we have a distance. Most of the network marketing, the reason why they fail, right? Because you say only 40 to 50 companies can able to cross 5 years plus, right? Reason why, if you see most of the company who couldn't cross that 5 years, basically, they don't build the relationship. For them, very, very clear cut. Hey, I am the CEO. You are the distributor. Okay, there's no relationship between us. Done. You want to meet me? You see, like me, some people, they ask me, how come you're too flexible? How come, like, we wanted to have a Zoom call. We wanted to talk to you just like that. I mean, we don't need to make appointment 1 week earlier to have a Zoom call with you, right? Let's say we want to have a Zoom call. If you're really free within 1 hour, okay, done, boom, Zoom call. How? Now that is called relationship building. It's not about, hey, you are a CEO, I'm a distributor. Hey, you are a distributor, I'm a prospect. No, that's not the thing in network marketing. Remember, right? So what I'm trying to tell you, okay, basically most people, they start to meet many people after they join the business, right? As a matter of fact, and ask your leadership, the people who are high earners in your company, right? If you go and ask anybody, okay, who's earning a really good income, I think their feedback is the same. They say, hey, I start to meet many people after I involved in this business, right? That's why one thing, I mean, we used to tell that, hey, when I involved into network marketing, the first thing is passion, pleasure, that we are traveling. Same time we are doing business, same time we are meeting many people, right? You're meeting many kind of people, right? You will see, okay, let's say you have met 1 million people. I'll tell you one thing, that means basically you have met 1 million type of characters. You know that? Everybody is individual, I mean, everybody is unique. Everybody has their own way. So when you start to meet every single person, that's a beautiful part. You know why? You start to learn a lot of things from that. Wow, this kind. Sometimes we used to ask ourselves, right? Hey, this kind of people also exist. Huh? Wow, this kind of people also there. Wow. So basically, you will get into it and you'll start to learn a lot of people. So you are building your skill. So what happened when you meet the next person? Basically, the way that they talk itself, you already can judge an idea. I mean, basically, you can identify them. Oh, he is going to be like this. because you have met the same little kind of characters type of people, you see. So you'll become really expert to identify somebody, you see. So that's why what I'm trying to say, right, that many people, right, who involve and sponsor into network marketing, okay, they met after they got involved in the business, right? In other words, their past list was not the key to their success. Because if you ask me, maybe you have about 10 past lists, your 10 contact lists, right? Maybe you have never met, you have never talked about the opportunity to all your past people. I mean, the past contact list, right? Maybe you are just meeting somebody new, right? So you might have this mindset like, oh, I'm meeting somebody new, so I'm sharing with them. Oh, maybe after 6 months or 1 year, oh man, I was thinking about you, but totally forgotten because I was very busy in my business, right? So that is your past list. So basically, I think you have never ever share about the opportunity to your past list. So remember, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say, your past list was not the key to your success, right? Because it was their skill moving forward and developing their prospect list, developing relationship with those people that matter the most. So that's the most important thing. So today I'm going to give you 5 steps, right? 5 important steps, okay? Unlimited prospect. 5 important steps to unlimited prospects, right? So basically this is something simple one, and this is something excited one, right? But honestly speaking, honestly from my heart, okay, even people go through this kind of beautiful programs to see basically why we are doing Founders Friday, why we are doing trainings, because training is not for your own knowledge. It's not about you are learning something, you are just absorbing something, right? You need to learn and you need to utilize it. You need to learn and you need to execute it, right? So that is something very, very important. But most of the people, basically we are in a comfort zone. In another way, we said we are lazy to do certain things for our success. That is the ultimate truth. Reason why they want to be success, they want to make $1 million, but the problem, they are lazy. They don't want to do that. They will like, it's okay, no problem. I will just do this. See, the reason why we are teaching you step by step, because that is called system. If you follow first step, second step, third step, fourth step, fifth step, definitely you can see success in network marketing. When you don't follow first step, and from first, second, third, you're jumping to the fourth step, and you have skipped the 3 steps, then how you're going to become success in network marketing? This is something very important, right? If you ask Brother Hondo and Desino, right, I think, sorry, I think in a week, we used to have about 4 to 5 conference call. Am I right? More than that, right? In a week, sometimes we used to have 4 or 5 conference call. Even 3 o'clock in the morning, I used to have a conference call with them, right? You ask both of them, they know how, even though I'm very, very successful, but I really put my life, my soul, my hard work into something to make things happen, right? It's not like, oh, it's okay, I'll leave it, things will come flow, things will happen naturally. No, it won't happen unless you make it happen. So this is something very, very important, right? So basically, I'm going to share 5 steps to unlimited prospect. Okay, the first step on the list, which you may have already started, is to create what I like to call an active candidate list. Active candidate list, right? This isn't just a list of 20 people. This isn't just 40 people you write down on your legal pad. This is every single person you know or have ever met that you could ever remember, as if you were getting paid 1,000 a person for every person you was putting on a list. Remember that, huh? Let's say if company offer you I'm going to pay you 1,000 US dollar for one name list, right? How many name lists that you will put down? Mr. Sampilo, Mr. Alex.
Okay. Could you, because I am driving, could you repeat the question again, please? Sorry.
You managed to go out. Wow. At the end, now you're free bird.
No, I am on the way to the hospital.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, the reason why I'm asking, okay, the question that I'm asking you, let's say, if I ask you to put a name list, an active candidate list, and I said, for every name list, I'm going to pay you 1,000 US dollar, Mr. Alex. How many name lists that you will try to prepare?
Maybe I'm going to prepare as many as I could. Maybe if I could produce 1,000, because there's an incentive for the name list.
Wow. Now, thank you so much, Mr. Alex. So basically, because of the incentive, we are ready to prepare thousands of name lists. Am I right? But why we are not talking about the future incentive? That means the future, the fortune that we are going to earn in network marketing, that we're going to earn millions of dollars, and it's going to be a leverage income. It's not one-time income, it's going to be leverage, because the first initial effort that you put, you're going to earn long-term income. Am I right? So why for long-term income, we never put that thousands of lists? You see, so basically human mind, okay, that's a good thing what Alex said. I like it. You know why? I'll tell you one thing. This is a beautiful learning. That means human mind is expecting something immediately, right? And then I'm ready to do that. If you give me something, I'm ready to do that. It's like cash and carry, cash on delivery, right? That means, hey, you give me something, then I will deliver. You give me something that I will do, right? But they fail to realize that, okay, that is only one time. But if you think about the future, leverage, initial effort, long-term income, that means we always should dream and we always should set a goal, say, hey, this is $1 million that I'm going to earn in network marketing. So for that, I need to have this many name lists, right? So basically, there are a lot of strategies, okay, to jog your memory and remember the people that you know and start there, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say, you can, like, I can say this, you can take your brain out, put in one place, try to dig every single name list that you have in your brain, make sure you form, that means make sure you dig the entire name list and you write down, okay? So what happened is, consider that you are reformatting your brain. I mean, ultimately, you should say, no way, there's nobody in my brain. Oh, nobody there. That's it, all is empty. So up to that level. So you need to set the name list, active candidate name list, right? Because you know why? This is something very, very important, okay? A very useful thing, okay, for network marketing, right? Creating the active candidate list. So that's the first one, right? And the reason why I call it active is step number 2. Why I say active, I can say name list. I can say you prepare 1,000 name lists, am I right? But why I say active name list, there's a reason why I use the word active. Because step number 2 is constantly expand your list. You need to constantly expand your list, right? I'm going to teach you something here. That basically you can even ask me, Dr. Barani, you've told me to take out my brain out, take all the name lists in my brain, put into a list. So that means nobody there, right? So how I can constantly expand my list? So I'm going to teach you what to do, right? So basically constantly expand your list. What do I mean by that? It's not just who you know today, basically, it's who you are going to meet. It's who you are going to run into. It's who you are going to connect with. Constantly expand your list Set up yourself to a discipline, and here one of the best discipline as far as strategy, I can give you 2 a day. 2 a day. I mean, this is a discipline, you know. See, I'll tell you one thing. I hate reading books. I hate reading books, right? Readers are leaders. And ultimately, when you read, that's where you are developing your skill. You're developing your self-education, right? But I hate books. I don't like to read books. So I only love to listen to the audio books, right? But my father said, no, you're wrong. Readers are leaders. Only that word changed my mind. So because I always want to be a leader. So, oh, that means I must read in order for me to become a leader. Okay. So just take something interesting, book, and read 10 pages a day. Just 10 pages. In that 10 page, it will come to 300 pages. And that's where you start to improve your skill. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you, right, that's called discipline. It's not about reading. It's about we are disciplining ourselves that to improve myself, right? So what I'm trying to say here, you need to discipline yourself whereby you need to have 2 a day, at least 2 name lists, right? So every day, make sure you add 2 people to an active candidate list. You might meet those people online, right? In Facebook. Nowadays, we do a lot of online programs. So they might question you, hey, what is this about? Get started. I'm interested. Tell me more about this, right? That's why you need to share the videos a lot. You need to do a lot of watch parties. So once you share and do a lot of watch parties, you will constantly get a lot of people who inquire about the product, about the system, right? So remember, okay? So this is the people that you meet online. You might find those people from some social group, right? You might remember somebody, okay? You might bump into somebody's, basically, like you might like get somebody like when you walk, suddenly you meet somebody, hey, I know him, right? So this kind of things, right? Basically, what I'm trying to tell you here, you can connect with many, many people, and you are connecting with many, many people on daily basis, right? Remember, they don't have to be prospect the moment that you meet them, right? And you don't need to immediately, hey, I mean, let's say example, after so long, I'm meeting with Mr. Hondo. He's walking on the street. So I'm walking on the street. Suddenly we met each other. Hey, Mr. Hondo, how are you, man? How's your family? Blah, 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 blah. Mr. Hondo, I have a good opportunity I'd like to share with you. No, you don't need to immediately treat them as a prospect. You don't need to immediately bring them as a prospect. Remember that. Just say hi, hi, hi. Unless they ask you, what are you doing? That's it, jackpot. Finish, game over. Right? If they didn't ask you, it's okay. Just give your card. Hey, let's catch up for coffee, blah, 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 blah. Right? So this is how you're building the relationship. And then maybe after 1, 2, 3 weeks later, put them into a candidate list. Active candidate list. Am I right? You go to workshop. You go to workshop. You meet somebody. Active candidate list. You see, like example, I'll tell you. We bought a live video equipment, the broadcast system. The person who sells the equipment, actually, he is doing his business. So what happened? He was in the office to fix the unit and all these things, right? So one day, after a few days later, right? So that one day, he asked me, what you people are doing? Oh, that's it, game over, man. You know, I sign him up blue diamonds, and now he have signed up more than 6, 7 blue diamonds, right? And he's keeping, even today morning he messaged me that today morning he signed up somebody blue diamond. He's keep expanding and everything. I never expect that fellow will join. But honestly speaking, right, without expectation, but I'm expanding the list because that is a context, right? So remember, so you don't have to prospect the moment that you meet them. They just have to build a connection and start to build a relationship. So you can start to build trust. You can start to build belief. And then when the time is appropriate, you can share with them your product and your opportunity. right? So step number 2 is constantly expand your list, okay? So that is a simple way, right? Remember when you go to supermarket, you're meeting somebody, just say hello to them. Hey, I'll tell you my experience. I really love these Americans. I'll tell you why. Their mindset is something very different than European. Sorry to say, Europeans, they're a bit arrogant. But Americans, they used to say that, oh, they are arrogant. No, but no, 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 no. Sorry. My personal experience when I was in America, they have their own mindset. But I can tell you one thing, that I really respect these Americans. I'll tell you this reason. When you enter into the lift, you see, the first time that I really have a high respect on them is this, on the plane. When you see Asian, when they want to get down from the plane, everybody will be rushing as though the plane is going to take off. We used to scold, hey, you people are really useless. Why can't you wait until people are out row by row, row by row? Give them a chance to go row by row. You are at the back. You're not allowing people in front of you to move out. And you simply want to collect your bag immediately and want to move in front. So you're jamming the place. So that's called no discipline. So where I saw that discipline, not even in Europe, I saw that discipline in US. You know what? We as an Asian, when I first went to US, I was like, okay, quickly get the bag. Okay, we need to go in front. I said, oi, what is happening? Everybody is still sitting there and people are getting up row by row and they're moving out, row by row, moving out, row by row, moving out. I was so impressed. And that's the first time that I got a beautiful, first impression is the best impression, right? So when I reached US, that's the first impression. I said, wow, this is good, right? Now the second impression, when I went into the lift. Asian and Europeans, they don't greet you. But I saw this in American, even though they don't know who you are, they just went into the lift. Hey, good morning. So we Asian, we feel a bit weird, Hey, how come we don't know him, he said good morning to us? Because we don't practice all this in Asia, right? So basically, like when we went to the lift, he said good morning. So I started to accept that and say, hey, good morning. So this is a relationship. Nothing to do that you know them, you don't know them. So what happened? From that day, I start to practice that in Malaysia. Wherever they live, whoever is coming into the lift, or I went into the lift, I say, hey, hi, how are you? Good morning, how's your day? Good, huh? So they feel like a little bit weird. What, these people, I don't know him. Like he's talking to me, good morning, and so many things, right? So I'm creating the culture. So remember, I start to build the relationship. So I start to see that particular thing, and I learn from US, American people, right? Even European, they don't do that. They don't greet you even when you're in the lift. They don't bother that you need to go out first or not. They will quickly rush and they will go out. So remember, right? So basically what I'm trying to say, this is a building relationship, right? So step number 2 is constantly expand your list. Whoever that you meet, whoever they said good morning to you, say good morning to them. The next time you meet, hey, how are you? Be a friend, share and contacts. Build a relationship, build a trust, build a confidence, build a belief. Then you can talk to them. Hey, these are the things. So they already become friends. So you can start to talk to them. Hey, I have a good opportunity. Or these are the things. Or let's wait for them to ask you, what are you doing? Then jackpot, that's it, game over. Simple as that. Right? So that's step number 2. Now, step number 3 is to raise your awareness. What do I mean by that? What I mean is this. When you get out there in the world, a lot of times we run into so many people that could be incredible for our business, right? Would be natural product users for our products or service, and we don't even see them. Remember, our awareness is so shut down. Our social circle is so locked that we are not aware that the person who gave us good service at the restaurant, we didn't even look at their eyes. We didn't even say hi to them. We didn't even ask them. Even a waitress, right? Didn't waitress coming in, we didn't ask, how are you? How was your day? Do you have a wonderful day today? Okay, come, let me order, right? We don't do that. Because you know why? Because we fail to raise our awareness. That may we lock ourselves. Right? Remember, because we never know that that person is looking for something. You know, every place, every restaurant that I go, I used to ask the waiter or whoever, the cashier, whoever, I used to ask them. So how do you feel today? Are you good? So how long you are working here? Right? See, this is another way of prospecting, right? So how long you're working here? So how long you have experience here? Now the question, what's your salary like? Are you really happy with your salary? Are you really enjoying your life with your salary? Is your lifestyle is changing? So the when we interact, so the basic the answer will come from them. Oh no, I didn't enjoy my life. But what to do? I have to work, blah 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 blah, right? So that's why, oh, anyway, I will give you my contact. We will be in touch. Can you see that? So that's where, because you know why? Because I'm raising my awareness. When I raise my awareness, basically I will start to look everybody into a different angle. I mean, everybody is an opportunity seeker. You see, I went to a perfume shop. I'll tell you one thing. I love perfumes. So I wanted to buy this perfume, right? It's from Dubai. So they have opened the shops in Malaysia recently. So I went to the perfume shop. I wanted to buy perfume. So there's two salesmen there. And we was just talking. And honestly, it took nearly about 2 hours for me to buy that perfume. Reason why? Because it's not 2 hours to buy that perfume. Because I know what brand and what smell that I like. So basically, the aroma that I can immediately pay, collect, and come. But I purposely starting to build my relationship with them. Because I start to talk to them. What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. You see, because you know why? Basically, I start to see something on them that they are very potential. Second thing, they are looking for opportunities. So immediately, you know what I did? I immediately talked to them and I gave them a card, and they was very honest to me. We are looking for opportunity actually. Our salary is not enough. We don't know what to do. So can you see that? So that's how, because reason I raise my awareness. Right? Every time I raise my awareness, I don't lock myself. Right? Because when I raise my awareness, I start to see everything in a different angle. Like simple example in Thailand. I went to Thailand. Definitely, if anybody, I don't think so that you'll be talking to a dishwasher. I spoke to the dishwasher and I gave my card. I said, come and meet. When she was there, I just gave the pendant. She was really pissed off because she thought I'm going to give some money. And she just got the pendant and she went back. After some time, she turned up back. She said all her backbone problem, because she used to sit down and wash the dish, right? So her spinal problem, pain, everything gone. She said, this is a good product. So she wanted to know more about this. So I said, okay, bring your two people. So the two people came, right? And she got no money to sign up. But luckily, one of the person paid the money on behalf of her and make her to become upline. So that's a good heart, right? Like some people, they don't do that. You know what they do? Oh, it's okay, since I'm paying the money, you still be my downline. So they don't do that. So they say, okay, still you be my upline and I'll be a downline. Let's do. And she started to take a public transportation to go around, sell the pendant, and the police, Thailand police, arrested her. Reason why? You're selling some stone and cheating people. And she was in the jail, and she can able to prove how powerful is our pendant with the goldfish. And even the sergeant major who arrested her signed up into the business, and she actively started to do the business, and she became a millionaire. So simple thing. I mean, reason why I can able to do that, because I raise my awareness and I start to see everybody in a different angle. You see, so that is something very, very, very important, right? Something super important, right? Because I start to see that they have a big life. I started to see their future. Even though they are a dishwasher, but I start to see their future. I start to feel proud that if I can able to change her life until she died, she'll be talking about me. Because of him, my life changed. That's a good blessings, right? That's a beautiful thing, right? So your life will change. You don't need to expect that everybody to bless you, right? Naturally, even you're not there, people will start to pray for you, they bless you. Because of you, the life change, right? So this is something very, very, very important, right? So basically, I have to every time remind myself to raise my awareness that other people could easily make a connection with. Because when I raise my awareness, I'm connecting with other people is connecting with me. That's why I start to see. Like example, I start to see some good potential on Brother Hundo and Desino, right? And other distributors around the world, right? And that's why I'm working closely with them. You see, right? Reason why? Because I start to see their future, how their future is going to be. Reason why I can see that? Because I raise my awareness. So I start to see other people and I can easily connect with them, right? So that's step number 3, raise your awareness. Okay, right? So the first 3 steps so far: build an active candidate list, constantly expand your list, and raise your awareness. Okay, now step number 4 is another mental mindset, right? Step number 4 is another mental mindset, and that's as you are looking at the world, as you are building your list, as you are expanding it, as you are raising your awareness. Don't ever, 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 ever prejudge. Never prejudge. It's so easy for us to say this person is not a candidate because they don't have any money. This person isn't a candidate because they have too much of money. They are too successful. This person is not a candidate because they are busy doing other things. This person is not the right one. This person couldn't do anything. And I know I've worked with him previously, right? Don't prejudge. Maybe in previous thing it didn't work out, but now for this it might work out. Remember, right? And even some people, they prejudge. This person wouldn't want the product because whatever reason you think, you might have your own reason, own negative thing on them, right? So remember one simple thing: never, never prejudge. Who are you to prejudge that rich person won't join the business? Recently somebody was talking to me, really funny. Oh, they are super rich, dato. They are very, very rich. Seems they are very rich. I don't think so they need money. So I don't think so they'll be very interested in this kind of business or not. Hey, rich people, normally they get easily bored because they're too rich and they don't know what to do. So now what they want to do, when they start to see this kind of product, they wanted to like, oh, this is a good product. So now I can do something new and talk to my other people and keep sharing to my other people. Right? Rich people have so much of money. Let me tell you one thing. My experience as a multi-millionaire. When I start to make money, hey, this is a true experience. It's a very, very honest experience of mine. When you make $1 million, millions of tons of dollars, right? When you start to make that money, your, what they call, basically, you won't get excited with money anymore. When you don't make that money, You really get excited with money. Even though you start to earn $1,000, $2,000, you're like, wow, that's big money. Wow, more money is coming. Wow, wow, wow. You'll be jumping. But when you start to make millions of dollars, your excitement will go off on money. Even your income is coming 10 million, you won't get excited. Because basically you won't get excited with the money that you earn. Because you have already seen that money in your life. But my experience, I'll tell you what, this is the truth, right? When $10 million is coming in, you won't get excited. But when $1,000 is coming in for a millionaire, they'll get excited for the $1,000. You know why? I'll tell you, this is a real feeling, right? 10 million, I've seen this 10 million. That's fine, right? It's okay, right? But the $1,000, when it comes in, you start to feel like something different kind of feeling. Wow, $1,000 is coming. You'll have the same old feeling, right? So I'll tell you one thing. That's why I say, rich person don't require money. But remember, when they have billions of dollars or millions of dollars, when they see some money, small money coming in from network marketing, and gradually the money goes and grows and everything, they got excited with that money. That's why I have a lot of big tycoons, developers, billionaires in the country who passionately involve into Destina One and start to promote this product to many of their circle friends, their staffs and everybody, right? And that lady, honestly speaking, when she got 10,000 ringgit, she will be jumping. Oh, that's the say I got 10,000 ringgit. I said, 10,000 ringgit is a breakfast money for you. Why you're jumping for 10,000 ringgit? And she used to say the same feeling. No, we are billionaires. We've seen that $1 billion. So we don't get excited that $1 billion is coming in. But when we see a small money comes in, our feelings start to go on the day one. The day one that we started the life, we started the business, when we start to see some money coming into our life, and gradually that's why we become billionaire. So we start to have the same feeling on the day one. That, wow, some money is coming in. Even a small figure, wow, some money is coming in. So what happened, basically, this is what happened to us, right? Our feeling goes back to the day one, the day that we struggled and we wanted to come up in my life. So when we start to see some business, some money flows into our life, so our feeling went back to the old days feeling. So they got really excited to make that money because they wanted to enjoy that feeling. You see, like simple example, some people, they used to listen to the old songs, right? Very old songs, 70s, 80s songs, because they start to have memories like, wow, 70s, 80s songs, right? That feeling, right? So same, when they start to see the small money coming in through some business, right? And gradually that money is going to be $1 million again. But when they see that small money, their memories goes to the first day. So they start to like excitedly build the business. So you can even ask this question, she's super rich. Why is she getting excited with this money? Right? So when we interviewed them, that's the feedback that we got. They said our memories goes to the first day. So we feel so happy to receive that money. So that's why we feel that we need to do this business. Can you see that? So never ever prejudge that they got money, they got no money, they cannot do this, they cannot do that. Right? Remember, okay? Basically, don't ever prejudge. It's so easy for us to say this person is not a candidate because they don't have money, but that's not the important thing. This person is not a candidate because they have too much of money, they're too successful. That's not the thing here, right? We got no right to prejudge. Remember, simple thing, right? You don't know if that rich person is bought out of their mind. That's what I say, they bought out of their mind. So they want to do something new, something that they can connect to the other people, right? You don't know if that person who works in the corporate world is looking for a challenge, right? Like people who are working in a corporate world, they're always looking for a challenge. They're always looking for something that they can do out there to change their life also, right? So remember, okay, you don't know if a person who's successful is stressing out about not being able to pay for one of their kids' colleges. You never know. For your eyes, they might be successful, but you never know what is the problem. Hey, Bill Gates have his own problem. Warren Buffett have his own problem. Everybody have his own problem, right? World richest men have their own problem. Am I right? Correct? So everybody have their own problem. Hondo have their own problem, right? Madam Malin have their own problem. Mr. Raj have his own problem. Everybody have their own problem, but the value of the problem is different. That's all. Bill Gates might have $1 billion problem. We might have $1 million problem. That's all. Simple. A problem is problem, but the value is different. That's all. Right? So it's a simple thing, right? So you never know who is struggling in their life. So that's why I used to tell, we are the life changer. We are here to change and save many people's life, right? So it's really important that you never prejudge. Never prejudge. Remember, right? Now, I'll tell you one thing. This is my personal experience, right? I know this guy, but I prejudge him. I said, he cannot do anything. This I'm talking about 20 over years ago, right? So I prejudged him. I said, oh, no, he cannot. I mean, you see, because we are also learning, right? So what happened after some time, that guy joined another network company and he started to make $1 million, right? You see, he joined another network and he started to make $1 million. You see, because I prejudged that he cannot in network marketing, but he joined another company and he made $1 million. One of the top 10 earners. So what I'm trying to say, because you prejudge, you miss somebody. You miss somebody and you miss to change somebody's life. But somebody else, they have changed their life. So remember, never ever prejudge, right? So our job is to give people an opportunity, and you can't give people an opportunity if you prejudge what they are going to do with it. So that's number 4. And number 5 is really important, especially if you are a person who have a little routines, right? Number 5, basically, like people are locked into a small teams or small community, or maybe they don't go out, only after work, home, work, home, work, home, work, home, work, home. That's all, right? So remember, number 5 is network on purpose. Network on purpose. Network on purpose. That means join some new groups, expand your horizon, join a networking group in your local community, and serve people within that community and get to know people. Do a lot of charities. Involve in your church programs. Involve, do charities, do a lot of good things out there. Reason why? Because that's where you get connected with many people, right? When you do charity, you join any clubs, you join any networking groups, like social community or whatever, all these things. So you get to know more people, like social media, right? Like some people, they never even have a Facebook, even an Instagram. They say, oh, I just recently started to come in. So remember, this is all a social community, right? So remember, okay, second thing, I like to tell, volunteers for charities is something very, very important, because we have Hope for Mankind Foundation. Through Hope for Mankind Foundation, we can also link with other charity programs, and we can start working with them. Let me tell you one simple thing that I did. Network on purpose. This is a beautiful thing that I did. Lions Club and Rotarians. Lions Club and Rotarians, basically, of course, they get some fun from out there, and they start to do some program because the connection are quite good, right? So this is how we can able to connect with the Lions Club and Rotarian, right? Example. I'll give you one beautiful example later, right? But let me show you about this example, right? Okay, let's say a Rotarian. Let's say Hondo is a Rotarian. So normally Rotarian, they have their own way, charity, that, this and everything, right? They have their own mindset. So said, Mr. Hondo, we have Hope for Mankind, we have a social entrepreneurship. Now, since you are Rotarians, and you have a lot of Rotarians out there, and definitely there are a lot of Rotarians are not even well-to-do. Definitely they have a lot of struggling in their life, and they're also looking for opportunity. So why not? We have a social entrepreneurship platform where we can create an entrepreneur and then teach them how to do a social work. And part of that, they can also donate to the Rotary Club, where you all can do together a social work, right? Wow, what's that? Yeah, these are the beautiful platforms. Let me share with you. So when you start to talk about the product, about the opportunity and everything, so they get like, wow, this is good, Mr. Hondo. So I have a network of people. So why not we share about the social entrepreneurship to these people? And then through that, we can able to build something. We can able to get some income, and we can do a lot of good things out there. Am I right? Correct. Do you know something? A lot of people they didn't ask me this question. Why Dr. Barani, Hope for Mankind, decided to give free mobile account to NGOs, churches, temple, mosque, to orphan homes and all this? Why? What is the reason? What is our purpose? Network on purpose, right? So the reason why we are giving this, let me tell you one thing, right? Now that church or that NGO or that temple or that mosque or whoever running some charity things, they also need fund to support their communities and their people and their organization. Am I right? So what we are trying to tell, okay, I will give you a free account for your NGO. You have a lot of people, so why not you introduce the social entrepreneurship platform to your people? So when they started to come in, when they started to join, they also benefit out of that through the product. Same time, they can earn some extra income. And same time, through them, your NGO will gain some income out of that. I mean, it will benefit some income, and you can take that money and give back to the society. I mean, you can give back to the people by feeding program or by food program or education program or whatever, right? Let's talk about small income, but when the community start to come in, they'll come in a big volume when they start to use and enjoy the benefit of the product. So when these things happen, so what happened? Imagine, right, the money that is going to generate through the NGO is going to be thousands of, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So imagine with that money, they can even do a lot of things. Correct or not? So network on purpose. We don't network on making money. I've seen many networkers who fail in network marketing. You know what? They just want to do network because they want to make money. That's why they fail. They don't have a purpose. So network on purpose, basically. The reason why we need to involve in all this, why we need to involve in the charities and everything, is not about getting the prospect for us to sign them up and make money. It's about for us to give them the opportunity to change their life and also to save their life. Remember, right? So this is something very important, right? Get out of your house and get connected with the local community. Meet the people there, connect with the people there, network with the people there. Try to be a life changer, change their life and save their life. That's where you build a relationship. You build a friendship. Remember that, right? This is something very important. And you have a natural ability, right, to talk to them, right, to share a lot of things with them, to share about your product, to share about your opportunity to them. Remember, right? Network on purpose, right? That's what I used to tell. Any wedding function, any birthday function or whatever, go mingle around. You might get some contacts because you're a life changer, right? Charity programs involved, right? So when you involve, you start to meet a lot of people. That's why you get connected with many people and you change many people's life, right? So get out there and network on purpose, right? We have a purpose, the reason why we are doing this networking. Remember that, right? So these are the 5 strategy, right? Active candidate list, okay? And not only that, the most important thing, constantly expand the list, raise your awareness, pay attention to what's going on in the world. Never prejudge as you are building your prospect pool of people to talk to. Never prejudge. That's not your job, right? And network on purpose. Get out there, meet people, expand your horizons, become the life changer, change people's life, save people's life, give opportunity to more and more people, right? So that's the topic today, right? Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Destina One, world number
World
one.
number one.
Destina One, world number one.
World number one.
Destina One, world
World
number
number
one.
one.
Thank you so much. See you all
Thank
soon.
you, Dr. Barani.
Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Barani.